Okay, let's go over some like basic lighting stuff. So, I got a picture of a puppo. So to do lighting on him, what we are going to do is make a new layer. So click in this plus sign, and you need 2 layers. So I'm going to label this one as lighting 1, lighting 2. So you can do is take whatever color you want your light to be. So I'll make it like a glowy blue because that's really easy for you guys to see. And I'm just going to draw a kind of crappy line around here with my mouse. Oh, that's fine. And now we can put it over on, whichever one looks best. I think overlay or soft light, maybe soft light. And I'm going to pick it a little bit lighter over like the tip of his nose and stuff. And I'm also going to use this. This is the smudge tool. And what that does is just stretch out shapes and stuff. So I'm going to use that and stretch and move around some of this lighting. Okay. I'm going to make it really bright up here. Right now it's at a size 40. You can see what size it is by a circle. Try making it a little tinier. And you can also lower the opacity, which is how solid the line is. So if I do it like 65% versus like 20%, it's a lot less solid. And I take that, keep going around the edges of the ears and stuff, and let me mess around with these settings again, just so I can see where we're at. Okay. You can smudge it so it'll curve around his face a little bit more. Okay, feel that for right now. And I'm going to take my second layer and put it on overlay. So this one is on soft white, this one is on overlay. I'm going to put this one almost to white. Keep using the same brush. And you know what? I'm going to make this even bigger, but I'm going to turn its opacity down, which will make it kind of faded. Press Ctrl Z. Let me do it on the soft white layer. I'm going to make it more blue and a little bit less white. I'm going to move this up to 62% now, make it a little bit stronger. So it looks more like lighting and stuff. There you go. I'm going to put a little bit on his paw. Throw that over here, big drop there. Okay, and I'm going to turn off and turn back on this layer so I can tell what's going on. I'm going to smudge this around a little bit. Okay, smudge him around a little bit. take this a little bit lighter and make this a lot bigger. Now I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to poke around it, really staring at something. And you can even add another layer, same effects, another overlay layer. And let's turn it to almost white. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna say so. This layer is also an overlay layer. And this one for me is a soft light layer. Okay, now that we have that, I can make like a glowing ball or something for him to look at. And if it makes it easier for you, you can actually make the glowing object first. So let me take, and I'm just gonna start drawing a circle or something. Actually, I'll take the ellipse tool, make a circle. I'm holding down shift to make sure it stays like a perfect circle. Boom. And now I'm going to take a brush. And then just fill it in. I'm going to move this from 62% to full. Let's fill in a solid blue circle. And now I'm going to press Control D to unselect it. And we're going to go to FX, Outer Glow. And let's make it actually have a glow. There we go. And we'll do it in blue, since that's the color we've been using for everything. Okay, that's a fine glowy blue circle. I can also take, turn down its fill a little bit, and I'm going to play with the bevel and emboss. So you guys use this a lot on the text assignment. I'm going to mess around just a little bit with it, because I'm not going to go all out making like a beautiful glowing orb. Just kind of a glowy object so we can see something there. So now it looks like he's looking at the glowing thing. For any of the lighting on other stuff, we can also still take the overlay layer. I can just kind of color in a circle. And all I'm doing is just clicking around. Now it looks like something's glowing over there. If we want to make the rest of the picture darker, what you can do is take and put a layer up for extra exposure, and it will give you this kind of menu. And we can turn down the exposure on the picture. Now with that exposure turned down, I can right click and click Create Clipping Mask, which will clip it to this photo. And if we want to make sure the little outline parts, like let's say this glowy bit right here, we don't want that to stick out anymore, what we can do is go to Select, Subject, as we usually do. Okay, and it'll make it Selection. Now we can go up to the layers that we were coloring on. So up here on the soft light layer, I can click and make a mask. So let me make sure I'm on a selection tool, right click, and there should be, oops, create mask. Oh, you can also save selection. This will make it so if I want to reselect a dog and if something happens, I can automatically save it. So it'll create a new channel. It'll be over here. That's the selection. If I ever need to select a dog, it's always there. Oh, pressing Control Z. Okay. Click this little button. This button down here creates a mask. So now I need the same selection. Click subject. Oops. And this happened because I was on the overlay. I need to be on the actual layer with Putt-Putt. Subject. And now I undid my last save selection, but Putt-Putt, new channel, save. Okay. And I can click the little mask button. And now that selection is limited to there. And then the top one, I don't know if I want to limit because it's also making this blue glowy thing on the ground, and I kind of like that effect. So I'm actually going to just take the eraser right here, put that out for the little part that's sticking out of his head. And I'm going to smudge this around. Okay. And just to finish this, I'm going to make one more new layer, set it also to overlay. My color a little bit lighter. And instead of being at 100%, let's set it down to like 30. Okay. There we go. And there's a little bit more finessing and stuff that can be done. Like I can make that part match up with his ear a little bit better. It's very useful to turn on and off layers when you can't tell what exactly you're doing. There you go. Keep smudge tooling it a little bit. Okay, there we go. And if you want to change the color of all of these at the same time, easiest way to do that is to create a group. And I can call this group lighting. Now I'm going to drag this up, drag this one up, drag all these guys into this group. Now that they're in a group, I can control all of them at the same time. So I'm going to go to Effects, and let's go to Color Overlay. So Color Overlay, let me try making it yellow. And now instead of leaving it on normal, go down to Screen, let's try Soft Light. Let's try Pen Light. Multiply. Here. That's with the blue. We can kind of shift it over. You would have to go back and probably, oh, vivid light, it's not the worst. Oh my god, it looks radioactive there. Let's try messing around with the gradient overlays. So instead of blue, let's mess with purple. And change that to multiply. Don't like them. Hmm. Okay. There you go. There's some like basic lighting tips. Let me know if you need any help.